How's it going, everyone? Liam Catterson here as we are reacting to Doctor Who. This is episode number 4 for Series 12, Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror. So I'm pretty excited to see how this episode does proceed. Last week's episode wasn't as great as the first two-parter. There was a lot of concerns regarding the scene at the end and how it was too preachy and whatnot, but it's okay, because that doesn't, that to me is not like an omen for things to come for Series 12. Like, it might not be as reputable as Spyfall, last week's episode, but I'm still looking forward to this. I'm still looking forward to seeing what is cooked up for this episode. So with that said, let's just delve right into Doctor Who. This is Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror. Let's go.
Project will be as real and functioning as this very generator.
Oh, that wasn't a good time to say that.
We have an emergency.
Oh.
Oh dear. How did this happen?
I think electric shock, miss.
Okay. That is not concerning whatsoever. Oh, it wants to be a friend.
I have no idea.
No idea.
Tesla. I knew you looked familiar. It's only Nikola Tesla. Who?
Nikola's summon.
Total genius. I always wanted to meet you. Shame
Oh.
you're a big fat liar.
Pardon?
Oh!
Doctor, and we're off again.
Wait, what?
Who's that?
I don't know, he's got, he has a hands-on approach.
Come on. Boys, we'll stick together. Got you.
Hi! We don't do refunds here.
Silurian Buster.
Oh, okay.
Deadly thing. But here's...
You're an inventor.
I have my moments.
I knew
She's
it.
fangirling over you.
So you can understand how it feels. You know, when you have an idea and to make it real, I don't think there's any greater thrill.
This is kind of
Couldn't
nice.
agree more.
Don't be daft. How's Edison's men gonna get their hands on a Slimurian laser plaster?
Silurian. Let's go and find out. You three stay here and guard the orb. You two, with me.
I just want to
Try
see
and
the
pay visit
Silurians
to
back.
Thomas Edison.
Ladies and gentlemen, AC is the.
So we get to see Thomas Edison as well, which is neat.
He is. Behind me!
Harold, what's the matter with it?
That's not Harold Green. No human readings. What is that? Not possession. Psionic image cloaking? Hologram.
What are you talking about?
Oh God! Goody!
Ryan, whatever you are, whatever
Ooh,
you've come for,
Ryan!
nobody else needs to get hurt.
He said nobody else needs to get hurt. Come on. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
No time. This way. Ammonium nitrate. Bit of green stuff. Where's your zinc?
Zinc, have you lost your damn
She's the one.
Finally thinking like a scientist. What is that?
Power waiting to be harnessed. Your doctor was right. The orb is emitting huge amounts of energy.
It's pulsing.
Ooh.
Plenty more where that came from.
I was gonna say, is it?
Try this again.
Is its leg
Who
gonna
are
be
you?
caught on fire?
Show your true form.
Ugh. Oh no.
What in God's name?
Okay. Leave him alone. Oh no. Well, at least Yas is gonna keep him company, but no.
You're in here strictly on the QT, right? So get those dollar signs out your eyes, because this little lot ain't for sale. Copyright,
That's a British accent, isn't it?
Well,
Yes?
Wow.
There's a country who's never understood business.
Please work.
Oh,
You got something, Doc? This is an electrical condenser from my generator.
We have gathered supplies. Now you will work.
They're the one that's been stealing.
Work on what?
Our ship, our weapons, everything.
They're hiding their real faces behind projections. They could look like anything. Be
There is
anywhere.
that mannerism
There's no trail.
of the
If we're
Rachnos.
looking for a trail to follow, what if Tesla already found it?
Because I had a supervisor like you at my old depot. And men like you don't pay a bloke that much attention unless you think there's a payout coming.
It must be here somewhere.
Woo!
You trespass on my ship.
Oh, this is your ship. Because it looks Venusian to me, and I'm pretty sure that's a Klendov warp drive.
Yeah, she's been
Is there a
stealing.
single thing on this ship
She's
that
been
you've built
hoarding from
yourselves?
everyone.
This one is clever.
She
will
even
assist
took the
Tesla,
Rachnos appearance and mannerisms.
or she will die. We require an engineer. I was talking.
Rude.
We required an engineer. Tesla showed superior signs of intelligence. He discovered our signal.
How did you know that?
He signaled back.
Oh,
Anything to mention that?
oh, this is wholesome. Take it all in, buddy.
I couldn't figure it out either. The internal dimensions transcends the external.
Spot on.
You must all go. Let them take me.
That's not gonna happen.
No.
I have to surrender myself. There's nothing
No.
else to be done. This is beyond me.
No.
Nick.
No.
Nikola Tesla, you're gonna change the world. But first, you're gonna save it. Now,
Oh, wow.
tell me all about
Lives on a contraption like this, huh? Some fantastical idea.
Dude, you're just
no
salty
sane
that the
man
Queen doesn't
would
want
ever
you.
invest in.
Slap him.
At least I have ideas. You have filled the factory full of men to do your thinking for you. Half of your inventions were thought up by other people.
Anyone could.
And that is why you will never achieve real greatness. You're not a man of vision. You're a man of parts.
Oi,
Ooh,
AC/DC.
nice.
You two might be the greatest minds of the age. Is there any chance you can stop squabbling while we try and save the planet?
I love that
We need to move quickly. We
AC/DC.
have to prepare the tower. Here's what we're gonna do. You and me will finish the tower. I can
transition.
extend the TARDIS shields within the boundaries of Warden Cliff.
Oh, that guy didn't get the memo. He's gonna get got. Nope.
Don't worry, this ain't our first rodeo.
We've never been to a rodeo.
You're not helping, Ryan.
Ready?
Big risk, but 2-5. It's like 2 Time Lords actually operating a TARDIS.
What? Signal coming from the skitter ship.
Oh no. Yeah, this is. Oh.
Of the pleasure of killing you in person.
And what are you queen
Yeah,
of
no.
exactly? A stolen ship and second-hand guns? A queen of shreds and patches? You're not a ruler, you're a parasite.
And
Ooh,
what are you?
wow!
So clever, stealing onto my ship, taking what I claimed as mine.
Wolf. But you were too stupid to take it. When you die, there'll be nothing left behind. Just a trail of blood and other people's brilliance. No one will even know you existed.
I am loving this
It's
darkness.
important you understand.
Oh.
Doctor, have you ever seen a dead planet?
I've seen more than
That-
you can possibly imagine.
That
And yet you still
was
think
the
I can be fooled by
wrong
the same
comment
trick
to make.
twice?
Stay back!
She's gonna. Ooh.
Nothing, I just wanted you to take it.
Oh, dearie.
Tesla now!
Let's do this. wise enough to take the loss. Woo! I can't... That did work. That was amazing.
It's impossible than your usual day.
Yeah, about average. You?
Slightly stranger. Normal would be boring, wouldn't it?
That's what I say. Embrace the weird, because normal...
Now this is...
Well, let them talk. The present is theirs. I work for the future.
Oh, that's nice. That is...
And the future is mine.
Ah!
Shall we?
Damn, I love this. Damn, that was brilliant. Hey, Ace. I honestly did love that episode so much. There is that vibe. I do feel the vibe of like Vincent van Gogh, like especially with Yaz's concerns and how people were skeptical of his works. You do get that vibe. But I honestly thought that was way better than last week's. But no, honestly, I thoroughly enjoyed watching that episode. Yeah, I enjoyed this episode so much. I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did, but this was really, really well done. I thought that Series 12 has 3 out of 4 tremendous episodes, which is not bad. But I thought everything was really, really good. I thought the first part was a bit slowish, like I guess the first 15 minutes, but things I felt really did pick up from there. So I really, really enjoyed how this episode did transpire. Gotta say, I love the Doctor's, I am loving Jodie's Doctor more and more, especially this season. Like, I did like her Doctor anyways, and I know Jodie's a very, very incredible actress. But I feel like she has definitely stepped it up a notch, and I'm not so sure if, like, the darkness has helped her bring out, like, some kind of, like, more flavor or something like that, because, like, there's been a, like, overall her character this season has been absolutely smashing so far. But there's moments, like, where you peer into the darkness, and it's, like, absolutely tantalizing stuff, especially when the Queen of the Sikra was commenting about the fact that, oh, have you seen a dead planet? I was like, oh no, it's about to go down, and it was nearly about to go down, so yeah. And I just love the fact that she, how they managed to defeat her, and how they managed to get out of this sticky situation, because they had a plan on sorting out the Queen. It inevitably fell apart, and they were in a bit of a kerfuffle. But I just love the fact that she picked up that, like, teleporter thing, and she was like, I was hoping you'd pick it up, and then yeah, that was classic. So yeah, that was really, really good stuff. And I just love the venom of the Doctor when she was calling out the Queen, saying, when you die, nothing will be left behind, warning her about how she is not this unique of a person. She is more borrowed, like, there's more borrowed elements than an identity for her, because she's which is funny, because, like, she is taking parts all across the universe and helping herself, and when you find out that she is doing this, she is taking everything from across the universe. She's trying to take Nikola Tesla in her latest scheme, and then you can't help but, like, for Doctor Who fans especially, you can't help but think about her appearance and even her mannerisms at times. I don't know if that was intentional to have, like, an alien queen who basically takes things from other people and makes it her own and all that jazz. And yeah, I'm not sure if it was intentional to have that, and her appearance and I guess voice mannerisms being similar to the Rachnos. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was deliberate in terms of the theme that this queen was going on, but I couldn't help it. I couldn't help. It's funny because it wasn't exactly called out, but yeah. It was really, really fantastic, though. I just loved how threatening the Sikra were. Although I did feel like the minions. I think it's because they are children or something like that. But like they did stumble and all that jazz. They were pretty clumsy when it came to chasing our heroes, chasing Yaz and Edison. So. But it was still comical to kind of watch because like they were pretty terrifying, but they also had that clumsy aspect to them as well. But they were honestly pretty terrifying once you had a proper good look at them. So yeah, I love how all of the characters had some kind of flavor to them as well. Like I think it was last week or was. I'm sure it was last week that I made a comment in terms of the characters had flavor, and it did not like the theme continues in this episode where Edison had his own unique personality. So did Tesla, and even Tesla's wife as well. I thought they were pretty good contributions, and I loved Tesla so much in this episode. Like there were moments where I just absolutely adored his character. I think he is, like in this era of Doctor Who, in I guess Chibnall's era, I think he is the best one-off character that I've seen so far in terms of Doctor Who. He is probably he's probably my, so far like my favorite, one of my favorite historical figures that Doctor Who has visited. There was just so much to love about him. Like when the Queen was making that threat, he was upset, and he was talking about the fact that I should not place this burden on the world. The chemistry between the Doctor and Tesla was absolutely inspiring, especially when Tesla and the Doctor were talking about how out of place they feel, and they were like bouncing off each other, weren't they? Like they felt like really amazing friends. So it was just really beautiful to see, which does. Like, it does help with the fact that the Doctor sees Tesla as a huge inspiration. She even said at the beginning that I've always wanted to meet you, and here we are. So, and Tesla was just absolutely amazing. And I gotta say, when they defeated the Queen of the Sikra, like, I thought that when he was just standing there, I don't know if it's because the Doctor feels inspired by Tesla, so yeah. But like when it was just him in the TARDIS after the defeat, it felt like he belonged there. It felt, and not just that though, but when he was working with the Doctor, it literally did feel like two Time Lords operating on one console, which a console ideally would need 6 pilots. So yeah, it felt like the Doctor had like someone who could operate the TARDIS with her. So yeah, it was really good stuff to see. Gotta say, I did feel like there were elements of, which I'm noticing a pattern in these episodes, like that Series 12 episodes does borrow elements from previous Doctor Who episodes, but that's nothing to complain about. And this episode was no different. I feel like this was giving me vibes of Vincent and the Doctor at the end, especially. Well, not just the end, but I guess throughout in a sense as well, because Tesla wasn't really revered as we saw in this episode. And at the end, Yaz was hoping that the protests and the hatred and all that jazz would stop, and things will be a bit different for Tesla. But he still has a very heartbreaking ending to his story. And that kind of reminds me of Amy when she hoped that her and the Doctor helping Vincent would change things for the better, and it didn't. There's that heartache, so I really thought that was a nice little touch. I loved the kind of spitefulness as well from Edison, like how he is not like a villain, but he is a complete dick, and like there was so much hatred going into his character, and then Graham was sparring off with him and giving him death glares, so it was just really fun stuff to see. But like I said, I'm glad that they were like him and Tesla were able to form this respectful connection at the very end. Yeah, I thought this was great. This was a really great episode. I loved the beginning as well, like when Tesla was basically gushing over his inventions and all that jazz. I thought that was pretty moving. So yeah, and the Sikra were very creepy. Especially the minions as well. Like they had like I said, they had a terrifying appearance to them. And yeah, I loved some of the bits as well, like the music. I thought that was really great. The lighting changes as well in the TARDIS when before the plan, like just before the plan went to hell. It was really beautiful. So yeah, and the twists were well done as well. With, like I said, the plan just going completely to hell. So yeah. So yeah, I really thought this was a great episode and a great inclusion to Series 12. So yeah, impressive stuff. I'm not worried about Series 12 just going to the dogs, basically, because with this episode and episodes 1 and 2, they've been really tremendous episodes. And like I said in my, I guess, Spyfall reaction, there's going to be 1 or 2 episodes in the season that's not going to be as great, like Orphan 55 was. But as long as this series is an improvement, if this series progresses, then that's really great stuff, because I want this show to thrive again. And 3 out of 4 isn't bad in my opinion, so that's really tremendous stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!